Sup y'all, welcome to channel Zarovsky Cristal here. Wondering what I've been up to since the holidays? View my first vlog, I'll link below. Basically, I'm prepping for my first solo exhibition in July. This is a public event, so feel free to come. The Facebook event is linked below. That's July 6, 2019, 4:30 p.m. Galeria de las Islas Intramuros. I'm hella excited and I'll be vlogging the process or documenting what I can. Now, my current text limited, so the Road to Galeria series will be very segmented to deal with technical difficulties. I'll maybe vlog now and again, but if anything, the videos will be speed paints with commentary, like this one. Don't care for voiceover, I won't hold it against y'all. Feel free to mute, let the colors play, or Spotify not sponsored. How these speed paints will work is that per piece will have separate segmented videos, and in each one I'll discuss a different facet of the painting and whatever rambling escapes the oubliette of my mind. Hop, 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 hop. So this is a piece called Dissolve. It is poster paint on 15-inch by 16-inch Berkeley illustration board. Now, I haven't touched poster colors since maybe 2, 3 years ago while I was still in school. I graduated last 2017, definitely several years ago. In between then, when I would use them for their pigment, I'd mix them with acrylic emulsion to make them waterproof and take on the nature of acrylic paints. Mix them good enough and they can be mixed with acrylics without bleeding into everything else. I'll talk more about it when I compile enough art tips to make a video on. But first, shout out to the prof who taught me all about it in the first place, Bencab. The printmaker Bencab, not Baguio. Sabel is my muse, Bencab. Benji Torado Cabrera. Print on, sir. Print on. Anywho, back to the painting, there's no emulsion in this, just poster paint mixed with water. Now, I struggled with this at first, newly revisiting the medium. It has the wateriness of watercolor, but almost opaque like gouache. What am I talking about? I never used gouache, I've only seen YouTube speed paints and tutorials. However, when moistened, it will reactivate and sometimes mix, but not totally blend with the already dried slash other pigment. But it may come off as patchy since you're disturbing the settled powder and you get like these ugly bald spots, especially if you have hard or stiff bristled brushes. But depending on the brand, it may end up covering the underlying color. My advice: test everything out on scratch paper first, or prime the area with a base color first. Let that dry, then blend other colors when still wet. It dries relatively fast depending how much water you've mixed it with and tends to settle at the bottom. So if you leave it for a while in the palette wells, stir every now and again. The pH is tropical, air is humid, and sunlight comes through here unfiltered through the windows without drapes. So here in our study, it dries way faster. If you don't stir or refill water regularly, you'll either end up with thin, unpigmented coats, if not this chalky paste that's difficult to blend in and forms clumps on the board that cracks when it dries. Because poster paint is basically colored powder in a suspension medium, it tends to stick to nooks and crannies. If y'all done with that project, if y'all not using a disposable surface, and I prefer reducing waste when you can, wash your wash your palette thoroughly. I recommend soaking it for hours to overnight or a day or longer, depending how much poster paint you slathered on it, then scrubbing with a brush or sponge. However, one of the pros to poster paint is the vast range of colors. Though I had to mix many of my own colors for this painting, what project doesn't, a lot of the colors I already have I was content to use. God, I miss making speed paints. Honestly, I would have started this channel sooner and uploaded a bajillion speed paints since my thesis, The Vein of Inspiration, Video Games, and Art Nouveau. It's on my Behance account, I'll link below. Had it not been for my Mark Newson KO1 Pentax breaking down. Like seriously, 2, 3 New Year's Eves ago, I just open it and slam a cow. The damn thing's blinds, window. I forgot the term. Definitely not the shutter. Basta it won't open and we can't get it repaired because just the cost of sending it to the Pentax place all the way in Cebu, from Manila to Cebu, would cost God knows how much. That's before the cost of the repairs itself. Whatever, we have other financial priorities. Make do with the Canon Ixus 145, move on. Why I didn't record then was because I thought it was a resolution downgrade compared to the Pentax. But when I see other YouTubers, artists or otherwise, sometimes humbler setups than my own, and they make do, letting their talent shine and overshadow any difficulty, if any, getting views and subs anyway, so I decided to go for it. Make do, move on. I actually had to redo the skin because of a drip paint snafu where I can't paint over the accident. But I guess I'll end the video at this stage for now. Again, this has been Zarovsky Crystal of channel Zarovsky. If you all like what you see, peruse my Redbubble Gallery and Coffee, or join the Crystal Cult. Subscribe to get crystallized, and ciao for now.